style and charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through glass like the latest craze. Trying him to cook, oh how they dazzle they do. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In a circle of queens, there's always proof. From lipstick shades, use of F3. Sharing the backfield, the edges of the crease. Page by page, return our worlds. Sit still and strong, and life unfurled.
Hey, 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 ladies and gents. Happy Sunday. Or should I say, set it off Sunday, honey. We're about to set off our week with a new series. I tried to get it down to a 3-part series, but I think it's going to be a 4-parter again. Okay. Tests and Trials is the title. And we're going to start today on this good set it off Sunday, honey. Let me speak to everybody in the chat. Miss E, the video that you sent me on Instagram, I'm going to play that and we're going to get into our content of today. Okay. Because I didn't play it last night, but I got it already set up to play it before we get into today's content. Hey, Victor DeVille, my little sis up in here modding for me on today. Thank you so much, Vicky. Hey, Nestos, thank you for being here and modding for me as well. Appreciate you too. Miss Buckeye, how you doing? I saw you. I think we were messaging back a little bit. Yeah, a little some. Hey, Esau, how you doing? Yes, you have been missed here on the front porch. I'm happy to see you in the chat today. Sometimes, we have things that's going on. We have to take a break, but I'm happy to see you back. I missed you. Yes, ma'am. Set it off. I wish I could play a little clip of the song, child, but they be playing about this copyright material, but we about to set it off. Hey, is this a new person or somebody that done changed their name? Taylor the Pony. I love the name. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jackson, Tabasco, what's up? Hey, Gina. Hey, Patty. Hey, Muffin. Okay, you got your notification today. I know a lot of you guys were saying when we were live on last night on the Saturday Night Live that you guys weren't getting y'all notifications. So I'm happy that you got it today because I need you to be in here when we set off our new series. Hey, Shay. Hey, Miss E. Thank you for being here and modding for me on today. I appreciate you too. Well, 3, okay? Vic is 1. Nestos is 2, so you're going to be 3. Hey, Tasha B. Hey, social wife, Melissa. Okay, girl, I can't keep up with you. Salty Buzzard. It's the tail of a pony. Okay, I'm going to try to remember that's you. Hey, TX Toy. Hey, Bank. You didn't get your notification either. Did you get my messages over on IG? I messaged you on last night. Hey, Cross Country Cruise, her. Hey, ST Martinique. Welcome. Happy Sunday, everyone. I can't keep up, child. Hey, B. Williams, you ready to cut up with me today? I hope so. Sure. Okay. I got Miss E. Oh, man, hold on. Miss E sent this to me last night, child, but I had to go to the bathroom, so I had to rush all up off here. And I didn't play her video, but I have it, Miss E, to play it now. There's 2 things I want to show y'all. I thought it was 1, but it's 2 right here. The book from the story time we did on last night. Freddie said that his mom had wrote a book. I pulled it up for my book lovers, child. It ain't on Kindle. I like to read on the Kindle, honey. I have Kindle Unlimited and I have an Audible subscription. It's not on there, but I was just gonna show y'all because he did reference it at the end of when I did the second part. Well, not the second part, the closing out. Let me put my banner on. The closing out last night was him just giving us like a final update. It was like 4 minutes, but he did mention in there that his mom had a book that she had put out. So if you're interested, it's you did the time, but I did the suffering, and it's about his dad and his mom. He said he wasn't going to read it because he didn't want to know those type of details, intimate details about his parents, but he will promote it. The book was written and published. I would say it was published January 23rd, 2021, but it's $20, okay? And it's a paperback. Like I said, I like Kindle. I have a Kindle, and baby, I be having Lexi to read for me. Because I don't have time to just sit there and hold no book. So I pick my voice and I let Lexi, aka Alexa, read it to me. But this is it. His mom name is Demetria Taylor, and this is the book. It's 248 pages. And it's $20. I'm not getting it because y'all know Lady T-Bug will be like, I'll get it. I'll take one for the team. But I'm not because I know I'm not going to read a paperback. So I did want to just put that out there. Let me get over here to the chat. Oh, some more people came in. Let me speak. Hey, Cross Country Cruise, I'm back better. I've been in the hospital, but I'm back. And thank you. You're welcome. And I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay, I'll check it. I was doing research and went down a huge rabbit hole. Bang. What time you went to bed last night? I'm going to be good on the Lord's Day. Sure. We can repent, B. Williams. We can always repent. I had to go through my notification setting, turn them off and back on. So far, it's working. Okay, so guys, if you're not getting notifications from your faves, go do these instructions right here. Salty Buzzer, aka Tail of a Pony, says to turn your notifications off through your settings and then turn them back on. And that will work. Hey, Allegedly in Harmon. I do that way too often on this app. They need to get it together. Right. They be unsubscribing me from my favorites as well. I'm like, this is somebody I watch on the regular. How am I unsubscribed? Yes, fraud Freddie. Fraudy Freddie. Okay, sure. He didn't want to go into details about how he was frauding too, girl. Hey, Amelia. Can Freddie tell us his grandmother's prayers? Baby, it's in the roaches. It's in the damn roaches. Hey, Sonya's ninth tooth. I can't do ebooks. I prefer a hard book. Okay, so Muffin, I like the damn electronic version. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Hello. Okay. I've spoken to everyone in the chat. Now let me get up Miss E. And I have not watched it, so I don't even know what the people gonna be talking about. So I can't give y'all no preview. But Miss E sent this to me while we was talking about Freddie last night. We were talking about jail and just different subject matters, that come along with these fraudsters, these scammers. Okay, let me remove this border, this banner. Okay. Nah, I can't give you no preview because Miss E said, like I said, she sent it to me on last night. I don't know what it is, but I'm looking at the comments and they say it's messy. Okay, and I love the mess. Uh-oh, I don't have my own.
Baby daddy work in Tampa, Florida at the Walmart on Fletcher and Bruce B. Down. And he got locks and he wear like an updo thing with a black, like a black hair wrap thing, and it look big like a beehive. He's cheating on you, girl. With a man. No, bitch, and it's not funny. I'm not laughing. I'm just giving you a heads up. No shade, sister. Because as I'm going to the bathroom, everybody know when you go to Walmart, you got to go to the bathroom in the bike. Because if you go to the one in the front, that one always be too busy. The one in the bike be the empty one. But anyway, so as I'm in Walmart, I go to the bathroom in the back. And girl, when I tell you, I walk in and all I hear is arguing in lowercase. So I'm like, wait, what?
Oh,
all I hear is,
whispering.
you got me, man. Oh, so I'm like, wait, what? What's going on? So I stop and I'm peeking around the corner. I'm like, what's that? So then I hit the pump talking to myself, man, you got me. You out here, the goddamn man, you got this bitch dropping you off, looking me in my, just going, I don't know what going on. So then the man say, man, chill out with all that, man, you not my bitch. You ain't my bitch, I got a bitch. Man, you talking about, man, my baby mama don't even do all this nagging you doing, man. You tripping. All I'm doing is you. All we doing is, that's it. You doing too much, man, chill out with that. Whoa. So I'm like, oh, wait. Hello. But then, girl, as soon as the conversation starting to get juicy, this man come behind me and try to walk past me. Like, girl, I'm obviously peeking around the corner. Why the f*** you think to just walk? So I grabbed him. I was like, wait. I didn't say wait, but I was like, And he was like, what? And then next bitch, the cover was blown. I'm like, damn, bitch, man, just about to get juicy around this. Can't even tell you shit. And I only know it was them because they was the only two workers that came out. It was obviously the one that was straight. You could tell because he had the big thing because he looked like a straight man. And the other one was obviously a punk. I ain't even gonna hold you. You could tell it was a punk, girl. He was light skinned. He had a butt, not a buzz cut. He had waves. Girl, yeah. It's T, girl. I'm sorry, girl. I ain't want to tell you this way, but I'm not on here to be messy or nothing, but if your baby daddy worked in Tampa, Florida at the Walmart on Fletcher and Bruce B. Down, and he got locks and he wear like an updo thing with a black, like a black hair wrap thing and it look big like a beehive, he's cheating on you, girl. With a man.
Miss E, I can't believe you. Yeah, they was arguing in lowercase for me too, B. Williams. Bitch, I love me some old messy gay tea. We did get off topic and Miss E sent me this, but we didn't get a chance, child. We was on here almost 5 hours. I had to get the hell up off of here. I had to use the potty. So, this too much, but girl, if this your man, you may want to check the booty hole because Nesto said they be wearing the tampons in the damn booty. I don't know. Hey, Tanya B. Hey, Ari. Better she knows. Yes. It's the full description for me, honey, with the dress up, with the black high tie that look like a beehive. If that's your man, girl, he got a boyfriend on this side. Please send me some of these stories, Miss E. I wasn't ready. And y'all know Miss E, my sweet mod. Oh, my God. Child, we got to get rid of him. Let me stop sharing. Oh, my God. I was not ready for that one, Miss E. Let me pull up the video. All right, for the ones that joined after my little intro discussion, icebreaker, whatever you want to call it. We are starting a new series. We setting it off, baby, with a new series, tests and trials. I'm trying to figure out a way to incorporate something to make this fun. Okay, I got to come up with something. It's going to be a 4-part series. I tried to get it down to 3, but I can't. So I think, just thinking off the top of my head, a way I can make this fun. At the end of the series, the first person to tell me how many calls in this series, you got to have cash out now. I'm a cash out you a little some. I'll cover lunch for you. We're going to have 2 different things going on. How many calls in this series, okay? And where I get the name from, tests and trials. That's going to be 2 different things, okay? So the first person to tell me at the end of the series, I mean, that mean on the 4th part, right? How we came up with the name, Tests and Trials, and how many calls in this series. And I will say all these calls are the same day. This idea came from another one of you guys. A subscriber's request said they wanted to see the day in the life of NESTO. Okay, so that's why I have on my thumbnail, and I'll go back over. I got to figure out a way to make it, because if we got to sit here and listen to all these calls, we definitely don't. We need to make it fun. Okay, so let me remove this comment because it's taking up all the screen. Oh, that's allegedly in harmony. Okay, a day in the life of a convict, Tests and Trials, part 1. Okay, the person that could tell me on the 4th day. No, I'm not even gonna do it like that for that one. For the name Tests and Trials, the first person to tell me, the person who stated this throughout the calls, and that's how I got the name. So the person that tells me who says Tests and Trials, because that's where I got the title from. But you got to have Cash App, lunch on me for that person. The second is how many calls. Okay, so if you can guess how many calls at the end of the series, okay, because you're going to have to listen to the whole four parts to know how many calls it is, lunch on me. So that's 2 different, I don't want to say trivia games, but it's 2 different contests. I'll say contests. The name, who said the name, where I get the name from, and then the second is how many calls in the series. Can I tell you how many of my grandma homegirls who were trans would tell stories about the straight men, and I would be eavesdropping on the stories? Oh no, Vic to the veil. Hey, Jet Black. Hey, Glorious Love. Okay, y'all got it, or do I need to explain again? You gotta have Cash App. I ain't got no Cash App. Daddy, what? Salty Buzzard. Lamont. I should have said you can't be a damn mod. I'm not gonna answer. Hey, TDC. She already trying to guess. Sonya's 9th tooth girl. In the tail of the pony. The 9th tooth got you. Sure, they'll be cutting up on Sonya. Sure. Okay. So we ready? All right, y'all got the contest instructions. Who came up? How did I get this name? Who stated it? Who said it? And how many calls in this series? Okay, so a day in the life of a convict. This came from a subscriber. Said, I want to see a day in the life of Nesto. So I said, well, I got you, but I gotta get a day where there is a whole bunch of calls. You know, when he's talking, very fluently, baby, blowing up Globotel link, and I think I found a day. All right, so y'all got it. 2 contest rules. You need Cash App. Yes. Lunch on Lady T-Bug. You're not gonna know the amount of calls until the last day, I'm sure. I mean, you could guess, but
yeah.
help you out. This is call number 1. Wait a minute. I don't think I pulled it all the way back, y'all.
Should have called private.
Uh-oh, my bad.
422 1960.
Oh, come on now. This call number 1, y'all. They're calling the lawyer.
They got call ID.
They got them blocked.
Should have called private. Hold back the 9. They in the office.
We have reached the law office of Attorney B.C. Chopra. Our new office location is 2.
Hello?
Yeah, they moved their office too.
Listen. You got that down payment.
She got a block, Dick.
I ain't thinking like that shit now. You ain't finna get me started on that. You can't get me wind up like that. Yeah, you can't do that now. You don't do that today. I don't believe that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What you really believe is what's going on?
What
He
you
ain't came. He ain't came. Tony was talking about Tim's lawyer, talking about Tim got a sorry ass lawyer. And I was like, did he come see him? Yeah. He was like, yeah, he come visit him. I was like, yeah, that's okay. How about the people that's there? Do they get their lawyers to come see them there?
No, they don't have lawyers. So, yeah, but they have public defenders, and the public defenders do come see them when it's time for them to go to court. When it's time for them to go to court. Yeah.
Thank you.
At the last minute, though. At the last minute, they do see that.
That's something they can. They have to, though. You have to talk to them.
No, they don't. No, hold up. Now, I ain't finna get all in that today, because that shit is
okay.
Yeah. You free. I ain't free now. I understand you got freedom of speech, but I ain't got that. I don't have that. Not right now.
You had that because you paid for it. You had that because you paid for it. You don't act like just because you in jail that you don't have no rights.
But now I know I got rights. Just it can't.
Okay.
You know, tell you the difference is. The difference is how they got things where you can't.
Don't listen to you because listen. You work when you pay a lawyer. It works for you. You need to do what I need you to do. That's what the money is for. If it was free, it's free. But if I pay you for a service, you need to serve me. That's what that is.
Hey, Cam.
Fuck what my charges are, and I'm in jail and all that shit. No.
Okay, so when you get yourself together, when you get to working out, whatever you're doing, getting yourself beautified, whatever, then I like to call you back. I like to call the clerk myself to get a clear understanding.
I don't understand how many times they gotta call this clerk.
Yeah, clear understanding, because she might have did it, and it might just ain't show last night on the jail job thing.
Which one you call the clerk?
Yeah, I like to see. Well, yeah. Because I want to see.
That's your best bet is to call the clerk.
Yeah, that's the best bet, because I know what I heard last night. See, they do it so fast. Huh?
That's your best bet is to talk to the clerk.
Yeah, that's the best bet. Then I know.
That's the county. And you talk to the clerk, you talk to the county.
Are you ready?
Always ready, but not really ready. Go ahead.
I'm going to let you talk since she got the answer. 404.
No, you talk.
All right.
Country?
No, you go ahead on. But I'm going to tell you this number I got. 404 613 53.
It ain't nobody's phone number. It's to the clerk. I'm about to call the clerk now. Hey, love to laugh. Allie, this is NESTO Surface of Justice. This is what he gets for playing with the people money and livelihood. Girl, he is telling you to shut up. Hey, Shay B.
Thank you for calling. Please hold for the next available clerk.
I noticed NESTO has never once told Sonya you owe on a fixed income, save your money. And we just keep this. Now she's picking out more money with this tablet call.
Yes, right with.
I like him.
He's a fool. Hey, no.
I can hear something right there.
Yes, whistling. The serial killer whistle. Hey, old man Johnson's farm. Yes. She's gonna cut this off. I left this in here so y'all can hear her, but I'm not gonna listen to that.
Hear me?
Yeah. You ready?
You'll be like, I'm gonna call later.
They're not in here in the morning from court, during court hours.
I'm gonna get mad. We do. At least you get to hear some good sound and music. I was waiting on the part where she gonna get mad.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them separate.
Huh?
I'm gonna call them separate because then I ain't gonna be sitting quiet on hold. That's it. You'll be on hold forever with them this time of day. Remember, in the daytime it's more busy. Every time I call in the afternoons, I'm gonna call when I get to work though, and do it like that, and then just write notes on all the questions on everything.
For gifting 5 memberships.
The number is 2125.
Oh, you talking about your case number?
Yeah, that's the case number.
So I just have her give me everything under your name.
Okay. Well, so
that's all. I'm gonna tell her. Tell me everything she see under all your cases under your name. That's what I do. That way, that way I don't miss something, you know. Because if I ask certain things, I might miss something. So if she tell me everything she see, I'm not gonna miss nothing.
Yeah, because something was missed yesterday. It's just something was missed. It made no sense. It was missed.
We get so sick of him whining.
Yep.
They missed you.
What'd you say?
They missed you.
Yeah, yeah. Are you marking me or something?
Huh? Am I what?
Finally catching on.
Huh?
What did you ask?
I said that it was something missed yesterday because yeah. Okay.
You think it was missed and not spoke on, or are you saying it was missed and spoke on?
It was missed and spoke on because she told me, because she brought it up that the case, the same charge that I got bonded out on. She said, yeah, because I see it right here. He has a bond for $20,000 on the same case.
On those two charges, yeah, they're $20,000.
Right. But what I'm saying is they're still on the same case. That's what I'm saying. They got them charged up.
Yeah, those two, right, because it's the same date on those. It's the 15th of March on those two that she went for last 2 weeks ago and got heard on, and it was
But all them cases fall up under the same case. That's what I'm trying to say to you. The 6 that was not heard was all together.
Yeah, so they're all on the same date. They're February 7th.
Though.
All of those that didn't hear is from February the 7th. They heard the one, and they didn't hear you on something from July. What is on my page? It's something. Hold on. here. Love you, love you.
What I'm saying is why I'm trying to figure out if I've been locked over almost 4 months, why have I been heard on the rest of those 6 cases yesterday?
Oh, I mean,
you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
He's so sick of.
It should be dropped. That's what I'm saying. If they should have dropped them at this point. Why didn't he argue that? The time frame is just to drop them.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure that out.
That's what the lawyer should have did yesterday. So, okay, well, you know what? On these other charges, he should have had a motion ready to file to either charge or dismiss. Either you charge right now or you just dismiss them because it's been 90 days on these charges, and you had 90 days to come up with evidence to secure an indictment, and y'all haven't secured an indictment. So that means they don't. That's why I'm telling you they do all this other stuff, because they need everything. So they do the news story, they plant people in jail to try to make you talk, all kind of shit they do to make a person get them some information because they don't have enough information, or they want you to talk, or they'll go and they'll get the co-defendant and ask her to start talking and give her some type of deal,
Right. Oh, you must be driving.
Yeah, I'm driving now. While you hear the electricity. You hear the electricity at all?
He's so sick of
her.
her.
Oh, my butt.
Yeah, maybe that's what I need this morning. I feel like I'm on the dark side right here. Yeah.
You know what? All that bad, something good is going to come out of it all. That's all.
All that what?
All of it. All of this bad, something good is going to be the outcome. It's how life is. You go through a whole bunch of shit and something great happens.
Yeah.
So that's all. It's just one down to struggle. The upside to it all is, even though they're trying to, do all of this crazy shit, you still ain't got nothing,
Right.
You don't have anything. Nothing to have. But you know what I'm saying? So, but they just keep trying to, but there's something there, well, let's go to the public, or let's do this. There's something like, no, there's nothing. Why do you keep thinking there's something? There's nothing. You just let it go. Charge me on what you got. Let's go to court. And, you know what I'm saying? Come with your proof. I come with my proof. You said I did it. I said I did it. That's what it is. You want me to do these things? Sorry, I didn't do these things.
Well, okay.
I know.
When should I call you back? First of all, I can't keep overwhelming you because I'm overwhelming you as well.
There you go. He said he's overwhelming her.
Yeah. Figure that shit out.
You know what you should do?
Just
call me at 2:00. The clerk should be. I should be able to reach her and all that by then. Call me at 2. 2:00. Just for you.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Is that good?
Yeah. Okay.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You have a good day. Try not to stress it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have myself a wonderful day, some kind of way. Yeah, some kind of way. I'm living and breathing. I ain't sick, so learn a lot.
You ain't sick. You're pain for the moment.
In pain for a moment.
But it ain't fair. Yeah, it's just a pain for a moment.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
But
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Right is right. I'm not saying what you're saying is not wrong. Not saying what you're saying is always right. I ain't saying none of that. All I'm saying is you can only do so much from these walls, buddy. Know that?
I already know.
Yeah, you already know.
I already know. I know. I already know struggles. I know when you're older, it's harder. And dealing with them people that's in there is even worse.
Glad you're back.
This is very, very true right here. And I do feel that pain right there. But if you can call BC clerk and see what's going on.
You know what? I'm gonna call the clerk. I'm not about to call you. fucking attorney because I think he's shitty as hell. So you want to stick with it? That's fine.
You need to stop talking like
you know what you sound like? You sound like low with that fucking architect.
Well, listen, we got that part. We got that part.
I'm gonna call the clerk, and I'm gonna talk with the clerk, and I'm gonna clerk explain everything to me, and then I'm gonna call the North, which is the attorney that I talked to, who's the criminal attorney there, and I'm gonna talk to him about some certain things, of how things should have played out, and get his feedback. Because I know I worked in a criminal lawyer's office for 7 years, so I already know what they're supposed to do and all that type of shit, and how they are. And like I told you, not coming to see you is shitty right then, and I don't put support behind what the fuck he's doing, because you're not doing what you're supposed to. Take my calls, return my calls, and come see me. You ain't gonna see me every week. You just see me one time. Shit ain't changed. I'm in jail, so nothing's changed unless something does change. Then you need to come. Every time they recharge you with something, he should have came and had a conversation with you. Okay, these new charges came up. What's going on with this? Is there anything I need to worry about? Is there any truth to this? Did you do this? Did you not do this? Like, have a conversation with me. You can't fucking defend me. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. You're gonna file this motion and da 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 da. You're supposed to strategize and talk to me about my life. It's your life. It's your fucking life. Just like doctors, you know? Sorry ass doctors and sorry ass lawyers. Sorry ass prosecutors. They fuck with people's lives and don't give a shit. Anyway, call me around 2. No, I am.
Okay, thank you. I do. I get it. All right. Well, I love you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
I love you. Thank you. You too.
That was call 1. Nesto tired of her. No, come on now.
Press 0. For commissary, press 4. Please enter your 9-digit SOID number plus your 5-digit PIN number.
She definitely giving him bad information. Because at the end of the day, we already know a few things. One, BC never signed a contract with them. So to me, that's the first mistake, because it's not defined as to what his duties are, what he's going to be doing for you while you're locked up. You know, you don't know what's, I mean, I don't understand the full process, but I will say this. We heard Shirley say that she did not have a contract. She did not sign a contract with BC. So again, what the hell is BC supposed to be doing at this point? My assumption is at that time, he was only trying to help him get out, help him get a bond. That was 20 damn charges ago. At that time, he only had 4, 6 charges. Now he's up to what was the last count we had? Like 14. So there's definitely some miscommunication going on. And at this point, I don't even know how to solve it because he's so deep in it with BC. We be stopping at BC. We ain't gonna even go to Creel. But I would think at this point with him, just rapping on the charges, he's going to court, he's going to first appearances, he's going to bond hearings. Somebody need to say, wait a minute here. Like, okay, are you going to handle these additional charges? Do I owe extra money? We need to put out a contract at the least to define like what you're going to be doing. And maybe in his contract, he could put in there that we have a phone call once a week or a face-to-face visit once a week or something. Because at this point, this is ridiculous that he don't know what the hell going on. And they calling these damn people like they ordering fucking Instacart. This call too. He ready to run off of that phone. She done pissed him off. She was mocking him. She was cutting him off. She was talking over him. She was being real disrespectful, Vic, to the veil. So he ready to go. Car was a hot mess. They're all, they pretty much gonna be like this. That's why I say them. It's testing trials, baby. Okay, because she testing him, he testing her, and he going to all these court hearings. It's tested trials. She is worrisome as hell. Oh my gosh, she's even more miserable now with the full calls. Call one got on my damn nerves. Rattling. Right. Nobody was paid to handle all those, stagnated charges. Like, and we've talked about this before. If you take your car to get an oil change and they say, Miss Lady T-Bug, I know you bought your car in here to get an oil change, but I know this A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Here's a printout of how much that's going to cost to be repaired, plus the services, their service, because that's already separate parts and services and labor, is split out. But at least I could look and see, okay, replace this. That's a 30-minute job. The labor is going to be this amount. None of that is going on here. So I'm just thinking that with BC, he's only looking for the cases that you had initially when you hired him. He's not out here checking every day to see that you're getting new cases. You're getting the first appearance here. You're going to a bond hearing there. I don't think he's that hands-on with him because he's in court fighting cases as well. But I don't know who right or wrong at this point, but I do feel like somebody need to get some type of control somewhere. And we need to start with a contract outlining what it is and what you're not going to be doing for me and my expectations. Because the money is going out of Shirley pocket. Right. Nobody was paid to handle all these stagnant charges. I read that one. And he's trying to maintain a good relationship with his lawyer, but she's talking bad on his attorney and calling and being rude. So it's just a mess. I'll send you some Advil, Shay B. Please hurry. She said, can you expedite them, please? I have to have a goodie powder and a Gatorade. They act like that since he paid money, he's supposed to have full control over the attorney. Right. And that he's his only client. Like he working for him day and night, baby, 24/7 a day. Like, let me go check the news and see if my client on the news. Okay. Because that's one of his complaints. That's one of the reasons he called the law office of BC. Okay. And tell him he was on the news. What's going on with this case, how many charges he got. I don't know what the solution is at this point, but somebody need to get a grip somewhere because this is too much.
Please enter the area code and phone number you are calling now.
This call too.
Please hold. Please wait while your call is being connected.
I guess it's 2:00. He said she told him to call back at 2.
Hello. This is a collect call from
NESTO.
An inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this, your current balance is $15.24. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
I forgot to tell you something.
What's up?
Okay, can you write this number down? Case number. Ready?
Go ahead.
212559. That's the case number that them 6 counts up under, and I need to see what's the motion file up under that for a bond hearing as well, or any kind of motion is up on that case number, because it's supposed to be a motion file for those
Hey, Latoy.
What I want to say is again. Charges.
No.
6. So it should be a motion for me. Something going on there. Because when they put the charge on me, and when the public defender was there, the public defender, somebody supposed to put something in for the court for a bond hearing. You understand? Mm-hmm. The first appearance. So something should be showing as well. If he didn't pull that file up yesterday and bring it with him, it should have that. So I should have another court date with that as well. You agree? Yeah. So that's stuff I'm going to tell you that. Okay, I call you back too. Thank you.
Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
All 3 coming up, and I'm gonna stop counting after this. But this is our first.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hello.
Hi, hon.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, love?
Good. What time you go get your hair done?
I'm getting ready to leave in a few minutes. 11:45 is my appointment. What you got?
Well, what I got going on now, I got to call BC. I see where my bond is being posted, but I got to see this cover charges on that got to be posted too, and they're not posted yet. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on, why it's not posted. Because she said 25 on all the charges, but I don't see them all. So I need to call. Huh?
Okay, you want to call him now?
Yeah, did you text him last night?
I did, and I paid him.
He didn't text you back?
Yeah, he just liked it. He didn't say anything. He just liked it.
Oh, that was it?
Yes, honey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to call, see what's going on, because them cases ain't right. So you got the case number? I mean, not, dog. Do you have the, I'm trying to get my, my mouth.
Do I have these? Huh?
You got a telephone number?
Let me find it.
To the office.
Huh?
If not, I got it.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me, is it 770?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, hold on. I might not come back to you. I might just call them right now. Okay?
Okay, because it might click off. Make sure you don't click off.
No, I'm not going to click off.
Okay.
I won't click off. Just make sure you don't click off.
I can't help that part over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah,
let me see. Wait, hold on. Wait, how is this going to work? This isn't the right.
If you can't do it, I could call.
Hold on.
Can't do it. I'll get Sonya to do it.
59. Okay, now, if I call, okay, let's see what happens.
I ain't saying nothing.
My goodness.
I ain't saying nothing.
Boy, tell you.
I'm going to let y'all talk in the chat.
Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hey, big sis, I said what I said. Hey, go get her. Hey, Karen. Okay. We had 3 calls today. Okay. The call started out at, let me get the correct time for y'all, because, y'all playing the game. Y'all ain't going to say I was, I made y'all lose. Okay. So they started out at 9:04 a.m. Okay. And we had 3 calls. And I'm not gonna count them down to y'all after today. I see 20 calls. Salty Buzzer, aka Tail of a Pony. Whoa. He started calling at 9:04 a.m. And today, these 3 calls, okay. The last call with Miss Strawberry was at 10:41 a.m. Okay, so I'm trying to get y'all off to a good start with our competition. Our competition. Hey, go getter. Hey, big sis. You been in the bushes cooking. What you cooking, girl? Nesto can't explain anything to save his damn life. TDC like, huh? Everybody need a damn Advil. He's so anxious, a mess. Oh, bugaboo, illiterate, rude, nasty man. Hey, Elsie, you late, but you're here. You were live. I was over there listening to you in the bushes. Hey, Miss It's Beautiful One. Hey, Miss CLC. I cannot. Hey, Georgia Peach. If someone just paid a bunch of money for me for my legal expenses, I wouldn't be so anxious and aggressive towards them. He got on the nerves. So he got the nerve to laugh at Shirley and had an attitude talking about what was the chant? Boy, I tell you, boy, I tell you, boy, I tell you, boy, I tell you. Hey, Reefs and Muff's mom. Bacon, cheeseburger, and fries. Okay. I'm cooking Caribbean food. Kalulu and rice with shrimp. Hopefully I said it right. Okay, y'all. He started out at 9:04 a.m. Okay. The third call was at 10:41 a.m. Okay. So they say send me some fries. I said what I said. Real quick. I was trying to find the other one over here, but I don't see it. Oh, it logged me off. Let me see if I can refresh it. Oh, hell. Kept trying to click on it so it wouldn't go off, but got to be more faster. At this point, like I said, I don't even know what to say because he obviously is not getting it. And I think BC is under the impression that this going to be some easy peasy, beautiful cover girl makeup. That, he's just, trying to get him a bond on those first charges. And I don't know where the breakdown in communication is at this point, but there's definitely a breakdown. But again, Nesto need his own damn attorney. He need his own person. Because he too damn needy. And I don't know who has the time to talk to him every day about his charges because he, for some reason, cannot grasp, his head around what is actually going on. This is so sad. He need to leave the crime life alone because, baby, he ain't gonna make it. Shit. I bet you they said one of them women, oh, they don't have his. He got a $75K good bond. Let me pull this one over here. I'm trying to go out here and see what he actually got going on when it comes to this court stuff because, baby, I'm confused. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it up. I'm trying to get it up for y'all. My Lord, Nesto. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe we can help them, child. Let's see if the YouTube streets can help them. They always talking shit about us. So let's see if we can help old Nesto out. All right. Preach. Hey, cotton candy curls. What Vicky said. Just get it in. Send me a cheeseburger style. I'm on my diet, so that all y'all food. I ran to Bojangles for a chicken, dirty rice, and a biscuit. I'm feeling extra lazy today. I'm eating some Salvadorian food. Oh, child, pastas and tomatoes. Child, I had tuna. Okay. Let me get over here before we get kicked out again. All right, here we go. Okay, we done went out here because we trying to help. We trying to help a brother out on NESTO. I may have to go back. On the 31st. He don't have no document right there, but it looks like he got a $75K good bond on the 31st. But I don't know what his charges was because they don't have the little thing where I can drop down and it's solid right there. You see how they got a view document right there? They don't have a view document right here. So his bond was granted for whatever charges he went to court for on the 31st. Okay, he got a $75K good bond on the 31st. Let's go back. Because he went to court the week before too. The week before that. Let's go back one. This is what I was looking for him to have on the 31st. But we're going back to the 17th. And he had 5 charges this particular time. And these were the conspiracy charges. So he had 5 conspiracy charges. Baby, it say number 1, no bond. Number 2, no bond. Number 3, no bond. 4, 10K, 5, 10K, for the total of 20K split. Okay. You will be notified of your next court day by mail. But of course, since he's locked up, they got to be taking this information to him in his jail, Cobb County Jail cell. Okay. And there you are to have no contact directly or indirectly with the victim's family, professional, personal, close associates, by phone, mail, email, through third party, including at victim's workplace, church, home, daycare. If you encounter the victim, you must leave immediately, and you must not come within 200 yards of a victim. Amanda Johnson and Sheridan Strawberry. Okay, so this was the 17th. Now, we went backwards. We looked at the 31st, but they didn't have a drop down, so I couldn't see what he actually went to court for. But he did receive a $75K good bond on the 31st, and this is what he was told on the 17th. So I'm not sure what the hell going on at this point with him. I don't know. I don't know why we got to call every day, where the confusion's coming from. All I know is he need an IEP for damn prisoners, convicts, or whatever. Hey, Juju D. Not understanding why he can't get it, baby. Bye, jail mail. Hey, Sanders. So clearly, he know at this point that he did receive a bond, a good bond on the 31st for $75K, and he had 5 charges that he went to court for on the 17th. This October 2022. And these first 3 charges he did not receive a bond for, but 4 and 5 he did for $10K. Now, they didn't specify if this was a cash or a good bond, no pre-trial supervision, sheriff's 10%, unsecured judicial release. None of those are checked, but maybe because they know his ass can't get out because he don't have none on 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure, but it does have defendant shall not be subject to pre-trial services supervision at level So at this point, I don't know. I don't know what's up. I don't know if he really don't understand, he really confused, or he just trying to string these people along until he can get out. Sounds so yummy. And he should receive this every single time he go to court. Okay? So because he know the numbers to these charges, he was reading them off. I'm beginning to think that he is playing in Cynthia and Shirley face. But of course, for me with Shirley, he's trying to string Shirley along because he need her money and he need her in his corner. And it's but with Sonya, I thought he was just playing dumb to keep her around to make it seem like he's needy. And since she want to be a help ass hoe, I'm gonna pretend like I'm just so needy to keep her around, keep her, doing little small projects, keep her on, on my team, so I can give her the title as coach. But I mean, I don't know, because we done heard at least 20 calls with him talking about these charges, calling BC's office, trying to figure out what's going on. He need to go speak to the warden at this point. Because I don't know. I don't know what to tell brother. I don't know what to tell brother. Well, I don't want to call him brother. I call Dion brother Dion. Old man Nesto. Shrimp is always the password. L Sid, come on, sis. I got you for sure. Miss E, yes, tasty and healthy. I feel guilty. I'm eating cake and ice cream with my little one, still celebrating my B-Day. All right, Pisces are still celebrating. If you have a birthday coming up, please drop down in the chat and let me know so I can drop the birthday song for you. I dropped the link. If anybody want to come up and try to give brother, oh no, we're gonna call him old man Nesto. Old man Nesto, some tips to help him out. Feel free to come up. I can't help him. I'm all talked out, baby. I'm all talked out because I'm just not understanding where the breakdown is. I pointed out maybe it is with BC, but I don't know. Here, okay, Tanya B here is really is good. Love cauliflower mac and cheese. Okay. Oh, I have my first panelist. Hey, panelists, how are you? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. How are you?
I'm over here stressed out.
Blessings and greetings to all. I just came up here to be messy
Go ahead,
because
sis.
cause that first call took me the fuck out. Like I am just like y- you heard the frustration in his voice. You mark. My grandma used to say it like that. You mark it because my grandma, she really had a real thick New Orleans accent.
Uh-huh.
You marking me? And she does it all the time, and I'm glad he finally. He picked up on it a long time ago. Why the hell did you keep her around? That just goes to show you. And
Mm-hmm.
I may have to stand corrected when
Mm-mm.
I said that he's gonna plead guilty. He may not plead guilty. He may ride this thing all the way out. Because if his ego is that thick that he just needs somebody just right there in his corner the whole
Mm-hmm.
time,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of the quality of them, there's just like a little pickaninny, goofy, wannabe, washed up, old, still in the club, scrub ass, bum ass, pick Misha woman. If that's what he needs to feed his ego to keep things going and just to keep things alive, as opposed to talking to his wife, like you said, getting a sensible contract in order. I need to see
Yes.
you at least once a week.
Yes.
Um, Tell him, before we pay any money, we need to sit down and write out a contract.
Thank you, Vicky, because I was so frustrated I couldn't even articulate what I was trying to say. You just said it, saying it so elegantly.
I mean, as opposed to just talking to his wife, or let's go back to his son. His son has told him. I went back to some of them old calls, like it's in their membership. But when he had his son calling Crail, and Dion told him, "I'm here. You got me." But he would rather have this woman who is just still driving his ego. This is the quality of person that he would rather have in his life. He chose violence, and violence came to him. And she just sitting there humming along, humming, like not taking any of this seriously. I'm telling y'all, this is like a coloring book for her. She just playing a game.
I think so, Vic.
This is not. She doesn't take this as reality. She knows it's real, but she doesn't, walk the path like it's a real thing. Like she knows she wants to scold us about, oh, we're playing with someone's life, we're critiquing and judging someone's life, and we're not in it. But ma'am, you have had more control over anything than even he has. And calling the lawyer's office, I
Did you see him say that BC had moved his law office? She's talking about, yeah, he got that money now. He's talking about, I don't want to even.
right. And he's telling her, don't start that. Don't start that negativity. Don't start that. Don't start that. And what does she keep doing? She's just
All
like,
right over him.
he whines. You were right. He whines, and she just nags. That's all she does is just nag. And it's, again, this is what he chose. This is the woman that he chose over his wife. He may not could have stand it, Shirley. He might have been really, really sick of Shirley and faking, like he said, faking the funk and pretending to be somebody that he wasn't and all this, and he wanted to be out there and be in the streets and play around on the bus, and okay, all that's fine. But this is what you get at 60 years old and in lockup with a never ending court date. And what was the part that oh, she said she gonna call and talk to his legal clerk or whatever. She said she was gonna call and talk to his legal
Julie, I think
clerk.
her name's Julia.
Oh, Julia. That's the one that Shirley spoke with,
They
right?
call on people every damn day. Twice
I
a
mean,
day.
what's the point of calling them every day? Like it again, like they didn't have no contract. So BC ethically BC did what you asked him to do. You got more charges. So I think BC was just so sick of them. It's like, yeah, I'll give you a refund. As long as I don't have to deal with you or that woman, I'm good. It's kind of sad that an attorney has to like think like that. What attorney turns down money? They'll take your money and make up a charge for it.
Right.
Seriously, they'll put it. They'll categorize it as just research. I mean, and it could just be research. I mean, they could say that accepting calls from the jail is just. A lot of attorneys have it set up to where you can call them directly, or they'll collect calls from you in the jail. So I'm not sure what he's just
Because
this is
I would think that they would have told him how to contact them, them as in BC when he needs to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy.
yeah.
We only on the third call and he's called twice.
So I just okay, I was confused. So the second call was Shirley.
No.
Oh, okay. That was Sonia.
Yes.
Okay. Because that's what I was like. She got a man over there? Because she just,
I think she was at work.
Girl.
Because she had already talked to him. I gave y'all the timeline when the first call
right. This was like within a couple hours.
No.
What?
It was.
Wait.
I gave y'all the time. 9:04, 9:40, I think was the second one, and 10:40 was the third one. Yep, 9:04, 9:41, and 10:41 was the third.
Right. So it was a couple hours. Or
no,
an hour.
9:01
9:01
and 9:41. That's 30 minutes.
Because you said at first you had said 11 something, so that's why I was like, oh, it's a couple hours. but even still, regardless, he is just being a bugaboo like that. I couldn't deal with somebody like him. You ever meet those people who they just have like a real nervous, anxious energy, just always rushing to do stuff, and they almost got like a crackhead vibes because their mind is racing, so they expect your mind to race just like theirs. I can't deal with that. I can't. People like a lot of high energy people, and and it's not even like good positive energy. It's just something ain't right, something ain't right. And then he didn't seem that unaware about his charges when he was talking to Sonya on that first call.
You heard him running them down, so that's why I say he be playing dumb. He be playing dumb because he had the numbers. He running them down.
This dumb act, it's not gonna continue to last. You could sit there and play dumb until you get convicted or until you plead guilty, but that dumb act ain't gonna that has not done him any good. Having Shirley is one thing to call. Shirley is just asking these general questions because she does not know about the criminal justice system, so she's gonna ask him basically what, or she's going to ask the people at the law office what he is telling her to ask. And then even then he gets it wrong. So she's probably going to get it wrong. So she's going to ask the minimal amount of questions. He puts so much trust in this woman to know what he has. And I can't stand when she gets on this. Well, he should have, we should be talking about dismiss. Like, it's just that easy to dismiss. Obviously, they have some sort of evidence and they just have whatever they haven't. I don't know what the process is, but they haven't presented it yet. But she gets on this when he asks for something. She's like, well, it should just be a dismissal. That is one of my
and he's not even been indicted, which I don't get, because she has the law experience and she has the friends that are lawyers, so he's not even at that point yet. He's just trying to get bonded out.
Girl, and that's all he cares about. He don't talk about that anymore. After what before the RICO, it was all about bond. Now he's just sitting there, like whatever. But for that year, what was it? From July until that's about a year and a half, or yeah, a little bit over a year and a half. That's all it was about was bond. And the fact that he's just talking about bond it was an indicator to the people, you gonna run. I don't know what part he didn't get about that. Like, you don't care about the charges. You just like, when is my court date for this? Not asking. He did ask about some of the stuff, but he's not worried about any of these charges like coming through. He just worried about like getting out on bond so he could run, because he really knew this was his final, like, this is my final act. So I got to get the F out of Dodge. But that first call took me out. Like with Shirley is one. Oh, and the Shirley call.
Okay.
The Shirley call. Shirley don't know nothing about this stuff, and obviously she don't know how to really work her phone. So, and I'm not mad at her for that, because like, it is what it is. I just make calls on this thing, and I send a text message, and
not calling three-way, not doing all that. I just need to know how to text and talk.
Baby, I am a pseudo celebrity. I do not call on three-way. That is not my forte. Someone calls for me if I need to. I am not used to linking people up in the jail. I'm not used to calling law offices. This is all new for me, and this is too much for me. So I know how to get on Instagram. I know how to send a text message. I know how to dial a number. I may even know how to check my email. But all this extra, I might hang up on you. And it is what it is. And so I told you this before we clicked over it, and he's sitting there getting mad and frustrated and anxious after this lady just said, yeah, I texted him what you told me to say, and I paid him. And he got the nerve to be aggressive and pushy towards her. She just said, I paid him some of my money.
Yeah.
For you. that I'm not even like allowed to really talk to him. And you have said that you just want to be able to relay the information. You want him to talk to you, and then you gonna give it back to me. And then I'm supposed to just dictate these text messages for you. Like, just the audacity of all of this. That man, he is where he's supposed to be. And this is, I don't like using the word karma, but this is his energy circle. He's getting
Okay.
exactly what he put out. Is somebody else up here? Let me be
Yeah,
quiet.
Shan's up here.
Go
All
ahead. I'm
right,
sorry.
there with her. Muffet says she right there with her, not tech savvy, and Miss E say ungrateful. Yes, please like the live. Okay, Shan, what are your thoughts, girl? I'm like, I listened to this call when I was editing it, but I don't have much to add today. I just don't.
I really don't either. I came up here just to come up here because I ain't like
Right. Just be
I
messy.
hey, I this is just stuff we already knew for the most part. We didn't already pretty much talked about it, but something that even I don't think she still understands and he still gets is the fact that you can't an attorney is not going to come see you every time you get charges. For one, that's not about to happen. The attorney is only going to come see you when they have work to do. At bond hearings, ain't much an attorney can do unless there's something out there that the court don't know.
Okay.
And it's not about an attorney showing up and saying, because I've been watching so much court lately, and it's kind of like funny because it's different in some places. I've been trying to find a lot of bond hearings and stuff just to see how differ how the places differ, like across the country, different places. And what I've been getting is every bond hearing is generally the same. They don't allow you to present ish. The most they will let you present is you got a job and you got to have verified proof. If the attorney can't sit there and say they have a job, I verified it, and how I verified it with either the check stubs up to time they got incarcerated, or I spoke with the employer. I've heard several attorneys say they had a job when they came in. I can't verify they still have a job, but according to our conversations, the defendant feels like he still has his job. I've The defendant said, like the young lady here who left the kids in the house by themselves for 3 years, and her attorney said she did work for to get checks from the state of Michigan, but I can't verify what she actually did for those checks or who she worked for, because it's really just basically a housekeeping check that they give to disabled people. But I can't even verify who it's for. I couldn't verify what she told me. So guess what? That means nothing. That was just a waste of time and money if you paying that lawyer. And everything she's saying, as she was saying, file a dismissal, file this, come see me. I just have kept hearing cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. I wonder how much she charged for that. I wonder how much you charge for that. Because when they come to visit you in jail, it's not free if you've retained an attorney. That's chipping away at your retainer. Or it's gonna be on your invoice. We don't need a contract for me to charge you for my services. That's for one. Because if I'm coming and giving you services, I don't need a contract because you requested my services. However, it's easier to get my money if I got a contract. The second thing that I thought was hilarious was BC, and Vicky kind of said almost the same thing, but I think it was a little bit different. BC didn't say, I don't want to, here go your money back, I'm good. BC said, I'm not about to deal with this mess. Even though I did do the work, I don't even want you to pay me for the work that I did. Here you go, everything you paid me, because I'm cutting this loose right now because I see it's going to be a hot mess. And again, like we constantly say, that's because of this old side hen, because she got you hemmed up. Because you got, I would have quit right here though. You got some broad calling me, then your wife calling me. And do you not know everywhere, most offices have call. Well, all offices you go to, doctors' offices, lawyers, they have caller
They all have
IDs.
caller ID.
And when you go in there, you click, 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 and the last at least 50 to 100 numbers gonna show up. And guess what? If the last 20 of them is you, and you my only client in the jail, or her number or Shirley number coming up, I quit. I quit. And then on top of that, Vicky, there's attorneys don't set up here. I'm gonna speak for here, but I think it's pretty much the same way across the country. They don't set up for you to call them. It's free for you to call your attorney from these lines. They set it up in the phone system like that for you to call your attorney because they can't deprive you of legal representation. So you can actually there. Remember, he said, "Don't call me on Crayon told him, don't call me on this line because there's a separate line where you go to call your attorney that's set up for that. Nobody's monitoring it like that. I believe they're recorded, but they're not looked at by law unless something legally comes about. So that's how you speak to your attorney in jail. There's a setup where it's free. We don't have to arrange nothing or nothing. Your attorney of record, you can always speak with them or try to get contact with them in there at regular hours. So
It's
that's just a given.
it's been a while. It's like damn near 20 years since I've worked, hand to hand with some attorneys, and a lot of them, the ones that did criminal law, um, they had it set up to where their clients could call from the jail because I just did legal processing and other like stuff. I worked in the office, but it involves sometimes like their clients will call us. We have to accept the call, and then we had like sometimes we patch them in if they weren't answering the phone. But some of them had it set up to where they would accept the call, collect or whatever. And it could
And,
just be when they were in holding, because
and
holding
that's
is
what
a
I'm
bit.
telling. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm telling you because in Ernesto's case situation, there's a separate space because in jails you cannot just be on the open bay phone or on the tablet talking to an attorney because now you've relinquished your attorney client privilege because it's no
Okay.
longer secret because
Right.
other people can hear us. So and that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to cut you off for that purpose, but I don't want to get away from what I'm speaking about because sometimes I say stuff and it's not what I'm speaking about, not what other people talking about. Because what you're talking about is something too, like you just said. I'm talking about somebody in Nesto's position, and what he don't realize is when you're calling an attorney's office on a three-way line, nothing about that is private. But in prisons and jails across the country, because it's law that they have to give you, it's your right to have access to your attorney. So there's a separate, some people it's a booth, it could be a room, whatever, but they have it set up and you just go in there and you pick up the phone and now with the new technology in our prisons, already in the system as this is your attorney of record and blah blah blah. In the jails, I know it's still a booth, but in the booth, you call the operator and they patch you through for free. There's never been a cost, and there's never. I'm talking about when I was in the jails back in the '90s. There
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a cost to call your attorney, even if you just came in. That wasn't a cost. There
Okay.
was no cost to call your attorney. That's what I'm saying. Like it's I don't know, maybe that's how they did it, but here in the criminal space where I've been, it's never been a cost, even it's not even a collect call to call your attorney from jail or prison. That's what I'm saying because
Mm.
those calls on those particular phones are recorded and anybody can go in the room who's working that day and listen to them because it's kind of like a job.
They just
So
don't care.
yeah,
Yeah, he don't
and
care. He don't care. He knows he don't care. He just for some reason, I know he want to get out with that, that's very urgent and that's top priority for him. But I just feel like he know the real deal. So why are you taking Cynthia and Shirley through all this when you already know what's up?
because remember we already said it, he trying to get up out of there real quick because like Vicky say he gonna run, but when you say he gonna run, do you mean he just not gonna show up to court, or is he dipping out?
Dipping.
I don't think he
She talking about
dipping. He
dipping.
ain't got nowhere to go. Where he gonna go?
I mean, I think he fine. He would flop anywhere. It sounds like he has a lot of women that he touched, base with, air quotes, in the streets that still like him and still like his services. If you know what I'm saying. So he he probably would flop anywhere until they put like possibly put a bounty on his head, or, to come and get him, and then somebody would turn him in. But either way,
Hmm.
I think he'd lie, make up some sort of lie to Shirley. I'm gonna go out of town. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there, and he would dip and continue to lie to Shirley. He got the Metro PCS girls. He can get a cell phone set up or whatever. I that ankle monitor thing. I mean, I'm sure they would have him on an ankle monitor, but mm, I mean, we're speaking about what ifs, but that's not gonna
Yeah,
happen. But
hypothetically. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
Hmm.
because at this
hypothetical.
point he didn't have all the charges either. He just had
Mhm.
some.
Right.
So he don't have dip in my mind. He don't have dippable charges yet. Now, come January 2023,
It's
yeah,
on and popping.
he piecing out.
It's on and popping.
He piecing out. Right now, I think he's just in that. What you call him, Vicky? You said he got anxiety. I think he
Mhm.
having his anxious moment right now, where he like, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I need to get my money straight. I need to get my money straight. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. He need to go steal some more because he was
We got to
gonna get
get
out.
Shirley's paycheck.
Yeah. And Shirley can't handle her own paycheck because she get her own paycheck, then I ain't gonna have it. I ain't gonna be able to go take it. So, you
He's
know,
literally said, he realized he's literally said that he was going to take, 1 month he said that, um, when he couldn't get out on bond,
Yep.
then this was still when he was with Shirley, couldn't get out on bond.
Hmm.
And then he said, well, I'm going to spread my bond money out.
Yeah.
And then just, and not in the way he
Layaway.
speak.
I called it a layaway. Yes.
Well, yeah, he said, well, since I can't get out this month, I'm just gonna have to sit for, another 30 days, and I'm gonna spread my bond money out so she can go ahead and handle her business. That's her, excuse my language, that's her fucking money. That's her money. You gonna spread your bond money out? What bond
Hmm.
money? You didn't leave anything out there. You left nothing. Not like Lady T-Bug pointed out a couple weeks ago. He didn't even, or I don't know if it was I said what I said. I don't remember. Credit to whoever. He didn't leave any money to put on commissary. Like he didn't even have any cash on him to put in his commissary account when he got there.
Right.
So
I
he taking
I get
Shirley.
what you get.
He talking about well, I'm just gonna, since I'm gonna have to sit here for another 30 days, we're just gonna spread my bond money out. She didn't have Charlie damn sure didn't have any bond money to put down there. She had like payment attorney money, and the way he was telling her to pay it, pay two here, two here, two here. He was trying to
Hmm.
stagger the payments out to, I guess, trail along the attorney or try to see if he was going to get a bond each week.
Hmm.
So he's piecemealing these payments out for no reason. Shirley, wanted to get it over with and pay. Okay, I'm just gonna pay him 5,000 up front. No, no, no,
Right.
no. Pay him two this week, and then two in a couple days, and then another one. Just trying to, hedge his bets to see whatever he's gonna do. I mean,
Yeah.
still just, playing the odds, gambling inside jail. At that point, like, dude, and then you dealing with the cuckoo bird who is just sitting there telling you what
Yeah.
anything and whatever, but he's not stupid. This made me realize like more so he's not dumb. He's not book smart, but he's more aware about this stuff than what he lets on about. He may not
Yeah.
know a lot of the technical terms and everything, but at this point he should be a legal scholar being up in there 2.5 years. I think
should
he
be
should.
Vicky. He should. I agree with you, Vicky. He should. And I think that's why he was so quick to put all his eggs in this basket because Erica, who has been his legal mouthpiece for the last few years, is now unable to be his legal mouthpiece. So what does he do? He goes out and he gets this girl And what does she do? She comes and she takes over, and now she's the legal mouthpiece. So that's the funny part to me, because she was actually your downfall, because at this moment they really didn't have, they could have put together a Rico, but at this moment they really didn't have a lot on you, sir. And had you not had a side chick and you were Shirley's husband, this probably wouldn't have blew up on the internet like it did, because you wouldn't even have a YouTube following like it is, because you didn't have a side piece. So it was nothing really interesting, but it was an interesting story because you was, I think it kind of blew up when at the bond here, and when it's like, oh, he gonna leave to go live with his, he gonna go to stay with his girl in Florida, his side chick, and everybody. Whoop. That's when all the stuff started really hitting the fan, because it's like that's when the other blogger who they be talking about really paid attention to it. And if you were watching the other blogger, because I was, when it came out, they weren't even the topic of discussion. It was Steve, but this just kind of breezed its way on in and kind of took over, because you're not smart, like Vicky say, you're not book smart, because if you were book smart, you would understand you keep a low profile when you doing stuff like this, and you're not smart enough. And another thing that really had me laughing was, now, Sonya is supposed to be this legal expert, but she sat there and told you, homeboy, I'm going to call her and let her read it off to me. That's the moment where I would have knew I was being punked and dipped out, because why does she need to read you off something when you have all these years in your legal expertise? That right there, where I would have been like, why you need somebody else to read it off to you when you could just look at it and tell me what it is, because you know this stuff, this is what you do. And it was just so hilarious listening to her file a motion to dismiss. Do you know no state, country in our country you can file a motion to dismiss when you ain't been charged yet?
That's the part I'm like, he's not been charged. What do you want them to do? Like, he's in the early stages, ma'am. He don't even have a court date to even go over his cases for him to plead guilty. Not, he ain't even made
show
it
me
there
the
yet.
evidence. What evidence do they have? There's no country and there's no state in this country where you can file a motion to dismiss an arrest that they file a charge, the pending charges. There's this not. You can't dismiss an arrest, because that's the only thing that's happened to him so far is he's been arrested and detained. So, and in the state of Georgia, they could detain you for 3 to 5 years waiting on them their charges. So what are we dismissing? Because when you dismiss something, you dismiss it on a certain grounds. What grounds are we dismissing on? We go dismiss on the grounds that he had another warrant for another case. Is that what we dismissing for? What are we dismissing about? What can we dismiss? Tell me that part, Sonya. What can we dismiss? And at this point, all this man being is arrested.
Everything. And then she don't even know the charges, right? She just saying he could write a motion to dismiss, but she don't even know the charges.
Hey, she get on
Williams.
She get on my nerves when she start talking that dismiss talk. Just dismiss. Just dismiss. Just dismiss it all. All of it should be it. When she doesn't know how to explain something,
all of it.
She'll just start stuttering, and it's he I don't see your attorney file a motion to dismiss. He asking about a motion for a bond. Well, is he arguing for a motion to dismiss? Well, why don't you go to court and see?
Yeah, she won't even watch them, and they on Zoom on the internet, on YouTube, and she won't even watch them. She has no idea what all his charges are, what they mean. She don't know nothing. She just on here talking. And I would think he would have caught on to this early as well and say, let me just keep her as the side chick to keep some money on my book so I could just call and stick with my lawyer and my damn wife. I don't know. But he effed around and found out pretty much.
He remember Dominique is gone. Wherever he stashed her at, she gone. Shirley not gonna do all this shit. I wouldn't do it either.
It's nothing to do. He need to sit down and you gotta sit there and wait to see where everything falls at. And Vicky, just to piggyback too off of what you were saying about him running off on the bond, if he really ran off on the bond, that was going to hurt Shirley, because now she was the one that was going to buy him out. You know what I'm saying? And put up the money to get him out.
Well, you think about it. I mean, look at all the other
Hey,
stuff
Aries one.
that he possibly did to hurt Shirley. He didn't care about. He talked. He talks that good game about. Oh, I'm so sorry. I done messed up your name and ruined your life and all this. But he don't care. He would simply explain away. Like just like
Mm-hmm.
we've heard him explain away. Well, they lying. You could clearly see it's a setup. Why would they set you up of all people? Because you're married to me? Or, because I'm attached to Steve Harvey? Like he would find some conspiracy theory to explain it away why the bounty hunters are looking for him, or the the marshals are looking for him. Or even admit, let's say not the marshals, but the police are looking for her, coming to her house, and then he didn't even have an address to go to. Who was he gonna go to?
Mm-hmm.
And I can and now I gotta correct myself on something. He did he didn't ask Sonya. He told Sonya when I forgot when Shirley told him he can't come stay here, or she said it politely. I don't think you can come stay here. Well, let me do it like her. I don't think you can stay here. Come stay here. Just the building, the bond. You're gonna have to go stay with Dion or something.
Yeah.
And he told Sonya, well, you know, yeah, get ready, come stay with you. And what he didn't
When he got a
ask.
dog. When he got a dog. That's what she did.
When he got a dog, adopted a baby, possibly another little toddler. It just she don't want that, but this is like a color. It was a video game for her. Not that I feel sorry for him, but it just, if you had no context of what kind of person he was, and you had no context of like what his history is and his pattern,
Mm-hmm.
you would almost feel sorry for him, because it's like, wow, this woman really is leading him in the wrong direction. And you don't even have to really be a legal expert to kind of hear what she's saying. She's just
Right.
this is fun for her. Like she gets to say, oh, I'm attached to, Steve Harvey, his radio show, his co-host. Yeah, I'm that's her man, that's my special friend. That was the clout she was looking for. Yeah,
Really?
that. Hmm?
Oh, I said really?
I think, yeah, that's the clout she was looking for. Is like, yeah, I snatched that. He don't even like her. She old anyway. She should have been retired. And yeah, he made her. He made her career. He helped her with her contract. All that stuff. All them lies that he done told her. That's what she was looking to.
Girl, Vicky, if he helped her with that contract, he need to be fired
Girl.
and slapped and put 4 feet under, 6 feet under, because she ain't getting what she deserves.
No.
Not in my opinion, she's not, Shan. At this point, it's Nesto's job. He has to call her and do these YouTube videos to get his zoom zooms and wham whams. Sure.
I mean, and I think that's where the commissary is coming from. You would think that by this point in time he would have had. He keep asking for these pictures. She said she done sent over 300 pictures. What are you doing with the pictures, sir? If he's not selling um time with the pictures on his tablet account, because well he might be suspended off his tablet account. If he's not selling time, then what is he doing with all these dang on pictures
And I need to find out, Vicky, after he transfers to prison, where does his pictures go?
in space?
Because they on the
Mm,
tablet. Where does his
yeah.
pictures go?
They'll probably be gone. And I mean, unless that account, that tablet is on Global Tel Link as well. So I mean, I guess if where he going at, they have Global Tel Link. Maybe he can still keep the same login and password. I'm not sure. Nesto don't care about SS. Her health is priceless. I agree. Raw dogging in the streets. He don't. Yeah, he don't care about her or her money. I agree. Could y'all just imagine what Dion says? Anytime, yeah, anyone speaks of what Nesto and wait a minute, and is facing. Speaking of what Nesto is facing, Dion told him that they're going to baptize him because of Sonya's mouth, but Nesto didn't listen.
Well, look, he getting what he. I mean, he's getting. Like I said last night, going to jail and prison is an investment. He has invested a lot of time in this. He talked a whole bunch of mess in the early days of this. Even when he tried to stop that girl and say, "Listen, I don't want to hear all that." What'd she do?
Sidestep him and keep right on talking.
Your attorney sucks. He sucks. And I'm gonna call his legal assistant, and I'm gonna get in her ass. That's why them folks blocked you. They like it's that woman again. You want me to answer?
Oh, okay, they say it's gonna go to the storage. Yes, yes, she sent quite a few pictures, and she sent them pictures like of cars and stuff like that too. This is the most exciting thing since she was in her 20s. No, since the 90s. Since the 90s.
Since
Okay.
1993, baby. This is the highlight of her life.
Yeah, Georgia Peach. When he started saying that Shirley bought that computer, I knew that he was going to blame her for some of those charges. I said, then this nigga ain't shit. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. He is the type that if he could push these charges, we done heard him try to do it to Dion and Shirley. He will do it. He would do it. Do we know where Ernesto was even living when he met Shirley? No, CW, we do not know. We just know it may have been a little overlap between Ebony and Shirley. So you think maybe he was living with Ebony at one point? Right before Ebony, he was with Carol, right? So it seems like he keeps a woman around.
Yeah, because you got to think him and Carol, and I think when you did your timeline on one of the lives, him and Carol between the marriages between Carol and Shirley is only a couple years. So you got to throw a girlfriend in the middle of that. So Nesto been couch surfing with these women forever. I don't think because when you talk to your people, you go, oh yeah, you remember when I lived down there on so and so. They never do that. So to
Nope.
me, he's always lived with somebody. He's one of those dudes
I don't
that's always lived with somebody.
He was
because
living in the ambulance.
he's a felon. I don't think he can get a place, and that's probably what kind of an excuse he can use too. It's like they're using my background against me. Because most of these
Oh, he may have been in our mobile barber shop because Carol kept the brick and mortar barber and
right.
he kept the mobile barber. So maybe he was living in his mobile barber shop.
Listen, I mean, I understand. I could give some understanding to. Okay, you can't get an apartment. Maybe you go to if you're that successful, and maybe I might understand the mobile barber shop living in the. If it's a luxury trailer, I can kind of sort of get that, but I would ask. It don't seem like Shirley asked too many questions. It seemed like she got love bombed, and she enjoyed the attention and favor that he presented to her, and she did not do the deep dive that her friends did on him.
Yeah.
Her friends were the ones that was like going in his background, asking around about him, and that was the ones he ran the hell off.
Yeah.
Or at least
And
ran off.
it probably wouldn't be so bad too, Vicky, if you're not 50. So in your 50s, I would think you would be, you know what I mean? Like if he was in his 20s, I may give a little grace for that. But you're in your 50s and I'm in my 60s and you don't have a stable home, that's a red flag. Side hand pissed you off talking about SS can retire or work behind the scenes. Side hand, you will never understand stability or work ethic. Taking pride in what you do, not at all. You think he was living with Ebony and they were engaged?
I do recall hearing some overlap. I have, I don't know what the validity in that is, but I did recall hearing, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's true because they all kind of run in the same circles. But I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen. There was some overlap in between Ebony and Shirley.
Thank you, CW, for gifting a membership.
But yeah,
right.
somebody with like Shirley with her income, it may it's not in the not in the millions at the time she met him, but I'm sure it was substantial. It's substantial to us. Hell,
Yeah.
and she had her own home.
Yes.
She was doing she had her own car. She
Mm-hmm.
and has a seemingly an amazing career. She made we all have some issues with our employment, but it like she was the only thing she was missing was love. But girl, sometimes what you think is love may drop in your lap. It just isn't it. But uh, I just think that this man, he knows who to play, how to play, and how to run the play, more than he lets on, and that is how he got successful. He'll play dumb and good old country boy for so long until he gets frustrated. And he was getting frustrated with Sonya, and that she just don't shut up. Period. She
No.
keep. I mean, that's I
She
hate
gonna
to
get the last word in, Vicky, if it take her last damn breath.
I hate to say it, but like when she was talking, it was the call. She was talking about the guy who hurt her or injured her and her family, and she was saying, well, his prior relationship, he laid hands on his other girlfriend, but not really on me until the incident happened. And but some women are lippy. Or some, I think that's what she said. Some women are just lippy and like they deserve it because they're lippy. She's the kind of woman that would just antagonize you to the point where you're like, leave me alone, or we're gonna have it out in here. Leave me alone. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Leave me alone. And I could see her jumping in a grown man's face, as small as she is. I could see her like laying hands on a man until he actually defends himself, and at that point then he's the one. He's not he she's no longer the aggressor. He becomes the aggressor. To me, it just she's obnoxious, she's mean spirited. I don't know where he found her at, but he should have tossed her back to the streets, threw her back in the green. If he found her at the green waters, he should have threw her back in there and said, "I'll pass." Sometimes a booty call just needs to be
Mm-hmm.
remain a booty call, and don't give them your real number. Go back to the Metro PCS girls and get a secondary phone number. Cause I'm serious. Cause she is too much. It will almost make you have empathy for this man. Like, oh damn, brother, that's the only person you got. Your wife done left you. The good wife left you, but you're not realizing that he deserves it. He deserves all this stuff. Oh, all your friends and family done left you. This was her plot all along. Complete and total isolation. Not realizing that he did that to his wife or his one of his wives.
She wouldn't have cared. She don't care. She don't care about other people like that. So that wouldn't have been, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have been
No, no, no.
anything
I'm
that would have.
I'm saying the average person might look at this and just like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
when you hear
not
her
her.
talk, it's like, damn, bro, she the only person that you can talk to. Why you ain't trying to like call your son at least? I know your son is kind of Dion is just like a. I was trying to figure out like the proper label for Dion. Dion is just like he's worse than
Scarred
Pigpen.
child.
Yeah, he is. He stayed with some bad luck on him. Go eat that. Go eat that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Miss CLC. No credit history, no work history, just unstable.
Hmm.
These fellas here in Atlanta find ways to get their own places. He had many aliases.
I mean,
Yeah, and
Victor
felons,
Marcus.
and these days that's not an issue unless you're trying to get like Section 8 or something for the most part, or the government, some of these government housing. But if you're just trying to go into a regular apartment or something, if you a felon, unless you've been like a felon like recently or some stuff like that, or with him, I could see him not getting a place because of his record, because they do, most landlords these days do background checks. That's why I don't understand how these girls dating these ninjas don't do background checks, because your
Right.
landlord is doing one. Because here I see it a
Hmm.
lot of times when people are even renting houses, they like, okay, you paying for your own background check, and if your
Yeah.
background don't come
Yeah.
back, we not gonna let you. And if you got a theft by deception and all this financial stuff, no, I'm
Yeah.
not renting to you, bruh. You
Right.
ain't
Yeah,
good with money, you thief.
he's got armed
Right.
robbery on his record and stuff. Like, so I don't believe that he would. It would be that. I mean, it could be a way. I mean, there's ways around everything, but I've just heard people who really turn their lives around. I've heard them just have so much trouble, just trying to reestablish themselves,
Yeah, because they trying
working.
to do it the legitimate way, like you said, Vicky. They not trying to go back down that path, so they trying to do everything right.
Right, and then if you sublet, then that's a lease violation right
Yeah.
there. It's just, it it sucks. Like, I can now trust me, if it's like, SA charges, CP charges, stuff like that, and yeah, even some of the theft stuff. How long has it been since your last conviction? Those are questions that I would be asking. But I understand that they're taking a chance. These landlords and these corporations that are renting, but it's hard sometimes when when you come out and you're trying to reestablish yourself. You got a job, you probably staying like at a halfway house right now, or some sort of temporary housing, and you try to get your own place and you just get turned down. I've talked to women like who've been in that situation. It's like it's harder than you think, but sometimes you have to go and like sublet somebody's apartment, and you end up paying double the price for the apartment than what you should be. But you do what you got to do to try to reestablish yourself. But with him, he ain't never stopped. I mean, he kept getting arrested. So I mean, I mean, I don't think he knows how to fill out an application. I really don't.
You can't
But
read. Remember elementary school?
girl, he reads pictures. He knows how to read pictures. Read the picture book. That's what I said. They should have got him a pop-up Bible. It would have been a nice, big, thick pop-up Bible, and all the stories just pop out for him. That's the story of Job. Should have been bookmarked for him. Or David in the Lion's Den. Like something, something to like seriously, pop-up stories would have been the best thing for him. Um, but I just, all this, I'm just, these are the calls where I feel like, oh, poor Shirley. This man is he's just I can see the type of energy that he just puts out there on people.
Yes. Yeah.
It just, I can see where she might have just felt anxious, and the average person doesn't want to deal with that, so they may just give in. It's like, okay, whatever you say, whatever you say. And if you're not like a strong-willed person, you you can get got, and I can see how she got by him to a certain extent. But after a while, after like 5, 6 years, wouldn't you get sick of just him always just being anxious and always having
Be
a
real.
new
Yeah.
idea, new. We're gonna.
I
I'm
think as soon as I looked down and saw Global Tel Link, it would just ruin my whole damn day. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, not again. Here we go.
he calling for nothing, just to call the attorney for me. I mean, he didn't. I don't understand. He calling Sonya. Sonya can't talk. Why not just wait until Sonya gets off or sends you a text message? Y'all had the text messages back then. Wait till Sonya sends you a text and then call her back. But no, he calling Sonya right back, calling Shirley. Shirley Shirley works a legitimate job, a long-term job. Sonya working one of her 15 jobs, her gig appointment for that day. I think she did temp work. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah, I can see that, Vicky. You wonder how he met Ebony. To a person like Nesto, it only justifies to him to continue crimes and using people instead of working harder. Exactly. I don't know how they met. Bank.
Now, now Ebony is a roundaway girl. Ebony likes some rough and tough, so she might have thought that shit was cute.
No, I think they may have met through Panay, right? For some
I,
reason, I'm thinking they did because
they
Nesto was in the barber business. Panay is in the hair business. I want to say
they
people may
probably
have
did.
met through Panay.
They probably did meet through Panay, but I'm like saying, Ebony likes. She don't mind, dealing with a man with some issues. She has said that. So that I think Ebony might have gone upside his head a few times, but she don't mind, putting up with it for a little bit. Shirley wouldn't. Shirley is not. When Sonya says Shirley not built for it, no, I'm not built for this putting money on the phone every day. She put $40 on the phone and they spent it up in a day. No, I'm not built for that. $40 is a nice takeout meal for me, baby. And that's what I want to spend it on, not on jail calls you're not even talking to me. I can't even ask you questions. So no, I'm going to spend my $40 today
Girl,
on a shrimp dinner.
I just don't understand how both of them at their age, how could they be so slow? I guess it was the illusion of him being this successful business person, just looking on the outside, but not looking on the inside. Real, that's the only thing I could say. Nesto should have known better. She was really crazy and bizarre at the beginning, ran those attorneys off. Miss E say 5 to 6 months. Yeah. And it
I
doesn't seem like he hides his past too. So that's another thing. He probably comes off as being like an honest person that doesn't have anything to hide, and he's this successful business person because he letting them know, baby, I got 19 cycles, I got a pass. So maybe that's how he sucks them in.
yeah,
Sonya
when
lacks
he
depth and maturity in equal measures. I'm sorry, Vicky, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just gonna read Banks' comment. I'm done.
Um yeah, Sonya did run the attorneys off. I For some reason it seems like he thought he had another Erica. She's just she's more like attack doggish, probably as opposed to Erica. Erica seemed like she's more astute and she knows how to carry herself in a calmer demeanor. I think he thought the aggressiveness in Sonya was attractive and it would get the job done in regards to speaking to the attorneys because doesn't he doesn't know how to converse with people, especially men. Unless it's something very he gets really intense in conversations when they're talking about nasty stuff or being intimate with women and talking bad about people, but when it gets down to business, he does not know how to relay that information to men and he gets intimidated by men. So having a woman by his side, which he always seems to do,
Mm-hmm.
or having a semi-attractive woman, that's his MO. Is always have like a girl Friday,
Mm-hmm.
have someone by your side to be your mouthpiece for you. In this situation, he bet wrong. She she doesn't have a life, so she can dedicate much of her day and all her time to him.
Yeah. She made
Whereas,
herself too available.
yeah, she absolutely did. But that's what she wanted to do because
Yes.
this is the perfect relationship for her.
Yep.
She
I
enjoy
agree.
Girl, she enjoys this. Like you, whenever you get your tablet calls, if you got them, I don't know, but
Nope, I ain't
the
got them yet. I don't know. The mail. The mail. Oh.
when that girl, I mean, when I say like it's like the phone calls, it's just back to back. I mean, y- telling you, she put 40. I put $40 on the phone. This is cheaper than the phone calls, and they just talk. He just calls back all day. I mean, just all day. Like, just it's just back to back to back to back to back to back. She ain't got nothing else to do, and then howling at the baby, screaming at the baby. I don't understand. I also don't understand how he can sit there and talk to her when she doesn't give any sort of The only type of positive affirmation she gives him is "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I
When you
love you
don't
so
have
much.
nothing at all, I think that's what it is, Vicky. He don't have an alternative.
I love you so much. I love you so much.
Three
I love
times,
you.
girl. She got to say it at least 3 times.
Oh, I love you. 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 I love you.
I cannot with her. Nesto is a beta male at least, and a punk at most. Oh Lord.
What's lower
Thanks
than a
for that.
beta?
Nesto is a beta male. That's what's your question?
No, I said what's lower than a beta male?
No. But somebody put up here scrubbish. Okay, I totally agree, Vicky. You got some Miss Boogie down agreeing with you. Tubi will have a hit on their hands and would. I'll download Tubi, and I don't have Tubi, but baby, I would download Tubi for that bake. Okay, he did have a job. It takes time to scam and build trust with these victims. Well, it don't seem like it takes that much trust, honey. He begin them on the next day, honey. The first night, the next day. I was just typing that. I'll call her to say, I'll call you back. Yes. She has not a sense of money. As she gets money, she spends it. Yep. Per Google. Oh, Gamma. Gamma is Lord and Beta.
Oh, let me
Hey,
see.
always loving life 804. Go ahead, Vicky.
I love you. Hi, hey, handsome man. I like this better. Do you like these better than the video visits? Hi, handsome man. Hey, I love you. Yelling at the baby. Eat your food. Don't use your hands. Use a fork. Poor baby don't even get no love either. It just I hate to see when people like, especially that's a 2-year-old, right? I hate to see when baby like she's still a baby to me. To me that's still a baby. I think like to you 4 or 5, you really need to like stay on a child and like make sure that they have the proper instructions on how to do things. Girl, she be hollering at the baby. The baby likes rice. So what she gonna do? Buy the baby some fried rice instead of making the baby some rice and vegetables, or
Maybe
making her.
she don't know how to cook like that.
First of all, they sell like even cauliflower. They sell cauliflower rice and mix it with some green beans. Everything's in a pouch now. Everything is steamable now, so they sell it already cooked. Make some cauliflower rice, some vegetables, and chop. Cube up some chicken for her. That's already cooked. Instead of going to get the baby of some fried damn rice. Now I love fried rice like the best of us, but not for a child. And they can choke on that. It just this is what he again. This is what he chose. This is what he
Yep.
chose.
This is what
And
he
he
get. We don't
and
feel
he
bad.
I know I'm trying not to, I'm like,
No.
and he told Dre that he could still get Shirley back. Girl, baby, I hope Shirley is getting a nice body wrap with a non-alcoholic mojito, getting her feet rubbed, and a head massage at this time. Every time she hears a call or somebody tells her, "Do you know what your ex-husband was saying about you?" or "Do you know what he said on this day?" I hope she don't feel bad. I hope she just takes it as a learning lesson. It's like, okay, well, to the glory be God that I'm I'm no longer there.
Vicky acting like she gonna listen. He knows that the phone calls are to appease her. You remember when she started saying, "You didn't call me today. What were you doing?" He was depressed on those days. The days that he didn't call her, baby, he was facing the damn reality. That he ain't getting out. So most of the time when he didn't call her, it was because he was depressed. He was really something happened. He went to court. Shirley broke up with him. Something happened on those days. Ain't nothing handsome about his dusty ass. Oh my God. Cause someone tell these women they can buy their own bag of tricks. Listen, real. Somebody need to tell them. Hey, uniquely Sonya RN PhD. Vic acting like she gonna listen. I read that one out of order. Okay, Vicky is expecting a lot from someone who didn't raise their own kids. You know, Vicky be wanting to see the best in the people. He was doing time, duh. And with Dion, like Dion told him when he got in trouble, nobody in the ATL helped him. He had to go outside of the ATL and get help. So to me, that was shaded, Nesto. Like whenever I had something going on, you ain't helped me. So what the hell you want me to do for you?
And what
Hey, Miss
Nesto say?
Diane before.
Nesto say, right, right, right.
Right, right.
Not, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you, son, or yeah, you got it together, or anything like that. He said, right, right, right. Not next time if you ever get in trouble, you my favorite son, my or something. Nothing supportive towards why he wasn't there.
Right.
He just right. Hell, when I got in my trouble, and nobody was there. She had to go. Folks from out of town came help me out.
Nestor was going to get out and not pay the attorney Shirley as well. He was going to run off on the damn plug, Sancha. He was going to run off because that's what I'm like. You pressuring Shirley. Okay, don't pay this. You know you don't have to pay it all at one time. Save some of that money. You don't
Right.
got to empty your bank account, but really, translation, leave some of them coins available for for me when I get out for my usage. That's what he really wanted to say. He wanted Shirley to lay away the lawyer, to lay away the bond, to spend as less money as possible. Yes, honey, run off on the plug twice.
Yeah, he's literally. I mean, I'm serious. There's like a recent drop that says like He's like, I got to save some of my bond money. We're gonna spread that out. So, take care of a few bills. She got to take care of what she got to take care of. Well, yeah, she does. Not, no thanks to you. Nah, okay. He likes to give himself kudos and credit because he may have advised her, you have to pay your taxes. All right, I
I
know
think
that.
that's a lie. I think that's a lie.
I mean, whether it is or isn't, it just okay. I mean, since you told me I got to pay my bills, okay, thank you. I know that, but regardless, he didn't. I don't hear him saying how he helped. He says he helped them. He elaborates about I got them folks this, I got them folks that. How did you get it, Nesto? And by what means did you get that for them? Did you sell your business? What did you do? Did you take 4 months' salary and pay for that house?
Did you
Oh,
pull the money out your IRA, honey? Did you pull
right.
it out your stocks and bonds? Where did you get the coins from? That's
What?
why you
Yeah.
know he is a liar.
Hey, talking about you. I'm then telling folks they got to spread their bond money out, and they're trying to get up out the place that they in right now. Well, yeah. And when Dion said it, Dion's like, yeah, they feel like they wore out their welcome. Well, she did. And Nestor don't care. Nestor, I wish now I told her not to move too fast. Now she talking about she missed them people. I haven't heard, at least not yet. I have not heard Shirley say she missed being over there. I heard
Right.
her, she wanted a house, and she was being a
Yeah.
little ungrateful at first that she didn't have the house that she desired. But once she got it together, you didn't hear no complaints from her since. It's like, yeah, we're getting it together. I ain't got no pots and pans, but we're getting it together. She bought some wine glasses and some wine, so we about to get over here and get drunk and get this together. But she was fixing up her house, buying astroturf and stuff for her balcony. So she was getting her house in order. She wasn't worried about no damn attorneys. No more
Right.
attorneys for you, sir.
That part.
And I again, but this is fun. I enjoy this. I love this. This
I'm
is
gonna put it in members, of course, uninterrupted.
I
It'll be in there.
I love when she gets on his nerves. Even though I'd be like, oh, I almost feel bad for him, but then I love when she gets on his nerves because it's like you finally get to see the real him because he plays the game like he's playing the long con with her. She thinks she's not getting on his nerves, but she been getting on his nerves, and I just don't I really don't get the why she just kept having her around doing this stuff.
Okay,
She's
so
a
Vicky, you realize his game plan that he does with all women.
right.
He has a woman around that he
Hmm.
can put in these management positions to manage things that he feels like they should be managing. This is the same thing. He just locked up. She doing the same thing that Erica Wood was doing, when she was his partner in crime. Miss Jones was doing when she was his partner in crime. Miss Bianca, Shirley, Dominique. He put them in a management position, give them tasks, give them little job duties to do for him. And that makes him feel like he the man. He's with the plan. He must stand. This is no different. He just locked up.
I think he felt like more of the man when he first got locked up because he was rattling off orders
Hey, young
in the
lady.
beginning
Mm-hmm.
to, like, Dion, Nesto, Lamont, Shirley. He's telling Lamont and Dion, well, or telling mainly Lamont, I'm gonna tell her to go do this. I'm gonna tell her to move to California. I'm gonna tell her to go. My folks just gonna move to California. I'm gonna tell her she need to go ahead and just get this car, get her an Audi. I'm gonna tell her to do this. That's what I'm gonna do. I think he felt more in control around this time, and that's slowly started to wane. Um, Once he realized, like, it just, the bond wasn't happening, and or Shirley was getting exhausted, mentally and emotionally exhausted, and he didn't have control over her. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I know he puts people in management positions that are just like, they're not really management positions. They're just
For him.
placehold. Yeah, for
For
him
him.
they are.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Because he's giving them things to do, tasks to do, and ordering them around, and he gets a kick out of that.
yeah, 2022 was a you really do see the 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 way that he navigates around people, and or the people that his orbit of people that he keeps around him. Okay, I need you to go ahead. It talks in code. I need you to go ahead and take that little 7,500, call the lawyer, and or I need you to call the lawyer and tell him this and find out what the fuck going on with my bond right here. Okay, and I want you to call Sugar Bear over here and ask him about this apartment complex for Shirley, because Shirley, she just see a basket case right now. She going over. It's crazy. If that don't work, then I'm gonna have my little folks down south. I'm gonna have my folks, my folks down south. My folks down south. My folks down south get her a little place. So he really just thought he was gonna get Sonya to jump in and find Shirley an apartment. You realize that, right?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Just the
I'm sticking to what I said. He wants someone because he had Dominique doing things for Shirley. He may have had he not may have he had Erica doing things for Shirley. That's no different. This is his pattern.
girl.
That's I don't know why he do it because I'm not Nesto, but I just see a pattern with him
It
in the
is.
relationship that he had with women. And just because he was locked up, he wasn't cutting that pattern off. Sonya
It's
was the person.
Let me just say, it's not looking good for him when it comes to the DA, because they're hearing all this, and they're hearing what, like, the calls that the content creators like yourself, like phone calls from prison, are pointing out or focusing in on what's in, this information that maybe they don't really have that much time to focus on, because there's hundreds of calls. They're hearing this and they're like, okay. And then they kind of hear our feedback on it, because they're getting a set of ears, from the black community, where, it's probably more than likely like a white person, um, listening to it. They may not understand the lingo, or they understand the context, and so they're hearing all of this, and they're like, yeah, sir, You continued the scheme well after you were locked up. This was the scheme, the bigamy, and the you continued the RICO well after lockup. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he used the same thing, taking advantage of women.
Mhm.
And it is what it is. That's what he does. And he did not stop because he was locked up. Muttley is up to his old tricks. Yes, design and decor. It's just his old tricks. He never stopped. What pissed me off the most was planning, on using Shirley's money to give the lawyer a bonus and throw a little sum to Cynthia. That's what he been doing.
Yeah, girl. He said,
I
yeah, he
mean, I don't know no other way to say it. He's been doing it with the other ladies. Look at Dominique. We heard Shirley say she was paying her insurance. She was living with them, so she was benefiting, just from those two things, that I've heard them speak about on the calls. We know Erica was benefiting, playing a lawyer. You know, um, I'm sorry, that's just how he moves, and he should have got in there and took things a little bit more seriously and got up on,
yeah.
what he had going on, but he chose to stick to his old scams, his old
Mhm.
scheme, his old patterns. He didn't want Sonya to get Shirley a place. He wanted Sonya to get a place in Fulton County for him to move with her.
I think
Mm,
it was
it's two
both.
separate calls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that was one of my calls, but I think it may have. That was later on. That was later on
Cuz
down. I think 2023 or whatever.
he said it twice about
Mm-hmm.
having
Mm-hmm.
Sonya find a place. He was gonna if Lamont didn't come through, he was gonna have Sonya find a place.
Yeah.
And I also wondered now did when he kept asking her, did the girl come through about like the apartment, like your lady come through about the apartment. I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if if that's possibly Sonya, but I don't think. I mean, the 90% of me is saying no, because I think Sonya is chicken.
Mm,
You know, so who and Shirley was saying no, that the person didn't call. So that's what kind of makes me think it could have been Sonya. He could have gave Sonya Shirley's number, which I think he gave that to her a long time ago. He's disrespectful like that.
yeah, he is. That's why Nesto thought that she was going to get off. My name ain't on nothing. I agree. Not even a bank account, tax returns. His name ain't on nothing but evidence. I agree with that, Mrs. CLC. Let me say this: YouTube streets, our community, have been in contact with the state.
Mhm.
Right. They failed to realize they made enemies of YouTube. They have hundreds, even thousands of us that want to see him get his just due, Sonny, his due process. Because he always talking about his due process. That day he told Lamont that he didn't want Shirley living in Fulton County because she would get on his nerves. Lamont has a connection for Shirley in Fulton County. Yeah, on that call, but I think it was another call. I
It's
can't remember
another call. I
because
can't
since I
remember.
done started
Yeah.
over, I kind of blacked out all this stuff because I'm starting over because I was just getting too confused. And I'm
Girl,
trying to build my own timeline because it's just
yeah.
so much and the
For
calls just jumping around from year to year, month to month. That became too confusing for me because I try to think of what was going on at that particular time. And it was, I guess, because it's so many calls, it was just getting confused. That's why I just decided to scratch that and start over. That was a member calls on other channel. Yeah.
I think on
So I want to know
PCFP.
because I'm not in anyone's
Yeah.
membership.
So I wait. I missed that part when he said that Shirley would get on his nerves.
I
Nah,
know what call she talking about.
I missed that part. It just sometimes I do zone out on some of these calls. I have to listen to
Mm-hmm.
them with a buffer. That's why I love coming on your channel and talking about them. Cause cause in the replaying them, it's like thank you Jesus, cause it pauses. Even like me reacting to them, like Lord, this man, cause I want to react every 30 seconds. Like what the hell did he just say? Like
Right,
what is he
right.
talking about? And just it just really irritates me that he hated Shirley that much. He disloathed his wife that much, but he was
Yeah.
so willing to accept trying to drain her dry.
Mm-hmm.
And his even Lamont in his own whoremonger way was like, she's older. Like, what do you can't, you know, she can't, she's not dealing with the stress very well. I mean, he's rude and disrespectful, but he's like, look, she's, I check in on her, and I'm, maybe checking on her for malicious purposes, but I'm checking in on her. Nesto went months without calling Shirley. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
or if not months, weeks. Like he would go a span of time without calling Shirley. And the rest of his crew is calling her, and he thought he had that set up. Like even Dion, they don't know what to say to her, so they just like, well, I'm just calling to check on you. We gonna, we'll see what's going on. Your significant other says hello. What does he do? How you doing? You talk to the lawyer? That's the best lawyer I ever had, huh? And Shirley just got sick of it. It's like, uh-huh. All right, what'd you do? Did you see the sky today? Was the sky blue? It's still blue? Okay. Praise God. Well,
Lamar had a girl that worked at one of the high rises on Peachtree. Shirley didn't want to live there. Sure, I think she said she didn't like it or she didn't qualify. She was having a hard time too, I think, qualifying for where she wanted to be at. You have to listen to the whole series. That's true, Miss E. I don't think Lamont like her either. Lamont is a user as well. What do you think about him asking Sonya if she was mocking him? That kind of made me feel that he knows that he can't talk and people make fun of him. I don't know. He won't stop scamming a victim until he gets everything that they got, and he don't care. He don't care how it's affect them. He on to the next. Keep your head up. Keep your head up.
oh, really being renditions? Let me go look.
Shirley just got a Trailblazing Award for Women in Radio. It's on Mississippi Monica's page. Shirley looks good.
I'm about to go look.
Let me see. Oh, you know what? I could do it this way.
Oh, girl, Shirley got on her leather pants, sis, and ooh,
Shirley.
you get it, bitch. You go. Listen, I I like the Shirley. What is one thing about Shirley? She has her own style,
Is it
and
in her?
it's in her. What's the ones that disappear after a day?
Okay, it's in the story.
Yeah,
Get on Shirley.
I like that little outfit though. I would I would wear that.
Let me go. Oh, I gotta do it this way. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. I don't know if it got music in it, but I'll just keep it on mute. We go back to the beginning. Okay, you did it again, Maggie. Another epic event in the book. So, okay, what's going on here? Why can't I see the full thing? There goes Shirley head right there. Why can't I see it? No, not inappropriate.
Click through. Click to the Click that one.
Okay, right there. Congratulations,
There's
Shirley, winner of the Trailblazer Award.
there's more. There's one where she's standing up and you can see the whole outfit.
It's moving. Oh, hopefully it's coming up. I may have to go back. Oh, there she go.
There she go. She got her little titty chains, and I like it.
Does she got music on here, Vicky?
Let me go check.
I want to hear what they're saying, but I'm scared.
I would on
I'm
the
not on
safe.
here to be messy.
Oh goodness, I done clicked all the wee bit. What you said, Vic?
I would say to be on the safe side, don't play the music, but
Okay.
maybe save it because I'm going to try to screen record this.
Yeah,
Because Shirley don't be posting. Shirley, you know we want to see you.
I'm not gonna screen. I don't need it. I only
I
need it for
am. I like that little outfit though. Listen, I don't know. Shirley, she has a very unique style. Like I said, she got she going with the leather look. It's like sophisticated, classy, but a little trashy leather look with her little chains are going across her bosom.
why won't it show me the bug? Surely look good. Okay.
I like
Well, I
I like
see
those boots.
saw you on Temu right now trying to find a duplicate outfit.
You can't,
Award
baby.
now that you brush off their husband. Yep. Sonya could never. That's the lady on Love is Blind in the audience. Oh, okay. I don't watch that. LC probably would have knew that was her. She's still not posting on her IG. Wait and see if Sonya doesn't try and copy Shirley outfit. Only it will be plastic shower curtain
Probably.
material. Oh my God. She could never ever do it
It's
like
and it
Shirley.
and it seemed like they really are all mad that Shirley has moved the heck on and
I don't
not.
understand why. Like, what? I mean, don't you think she does? This lady been through so much with this man. What else could you know what I mean? She deserves happiness.
I mean,
There she go.
there it is, there it is, there it is. That's the
Get it,
one.
Shirley. I like
Yeah,
the glasses and all.
I like it all. I do.
Okay. I'm like, okay, we saw that part.
And she's still keeping her little figure. He thought Shirley was gonna get fat. You know, I know she can be a thicker woman. I mean, when she was being facetious when she said, "No, we're just sitting around getting fat." She said that to get him off the phone, and he thought that she was gonna crumble. And it's evident. We have not heard about any evictions. It has now been a year. Um, no repossession, no more repossessions, no nothing.
I love the
She is
shades, Miss Boogie Down.
she's minding her own business, letting Steve take the reins on getting her little paycheck, her coin, getting awards. And I'm yes, lady, I'm glad she broke the pick me code, and she's picking herself instead.
Yes.
But like I said, I got a giggle out of this when I love when Sonya gets on Ernest's nerves. It's the funniest thing when he lets his true self out. It is like it not. I'm not talking about when he does the.
Yes, Chi-Town. Chi-Town said she had to pop out. Love it. I love it.
I'm on screen
I'm not on
record.
here to be messy or nothing, but if your baby daddy worked in Tampa,
let me drop him.
To the Tampa, Florida ladies out there, check your baby daddy with the bun, the man bun.
I put it on pause. He done popped up. Anyway, he said he gonna make sure the PSA get out. If this is your man up in Walmart, Sonya gonna wear short hair now. You know she keeps saying my hair getting long. I need to cut it. I don't like my hair. You know she keeps saying that.
Was if Sonya knew like I knew, and she's getting older and she's got a nutrition deficiency, she would keep every strand of hair that's on her head affixed to her head and not cut it. Seriously. And I'm not trying to, that's no shade. She seems to have a nutrition deficiency. Every meal that she cooks is a meal of Alfredo. I swear, God forgive me, I swear to God. Every meal she cooks is pasta or some sort of Alfredo, looking
She
like milky
probably don't
water.
know how to cook like that. So whatever she's perfected, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving to me. Okay, y'all, we about to get up off of here. Last thoughts. Y'all drop y'all last thoughts in the chat. Y'all know it's 3 calls, right? After this, I'm not gonna give y'all no countdown. I'm gonna let y'all got it from there.
Okay, last thoughts. I got a kick out of this. Thank you for this series. I please bring me some. I hope there's more in here where Nesto is getting aggravated with Sonia. It's quite delicious. It's just funny. I mean, this man is a straight bugaboo, and he got what he asked for. He got what he deserved, and it is borderline feel sorry, but it's not all the way feel sorry. I'm laughing now because she really is showing how she's deranged. But thank you for this. My neighbors are arguing, so I gotta go be nosy. All right,
Okay.
y'all. Good night.
All right, Shan got a phone call, so I'm gonna read y'all last thoughts, and we're gonna get up off of here. I've been really laughing lately because Sonya was looking for a Mini Cooper. Oh, really? Because Nesto wanted Shirley to get one. Didn't she talk negatively about that car? She knew Shirley wouldn't want that. You know, she a copycat. I mean, her Homer Simpson here. I cannot. Every meal that she heats up, say she getting a TV dinners. East Side, Lady T Buck, and the Front Porch and family. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and a great week ahead. See you all tomorrow. Last thoughts when she shed the weight of that husband, you glow up and show out. Facts. I like the series. Ooh. Don't forget to keep counting the calls. It's still the same day. I wish my grannies could have taught me how to cook before they passed because I'm so basic in the kitchen. Yeah, Miss E. I wish my grandma would have left a cookbook, but chill. I don't know if I could be doing all this she was doing and get off from work. I don't know. Every dinner meal is pasta Alfredo. I am loving how Shirley is straight slaying on them creeks at 70. And this dude at 60 look like he 92. Baby, he going through it up in the Miss Boogie Down. I'm excited to see what the other calls will be dropping. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and please hit the like button on your way out. Okay, look like Shan is still on her own phone call. Hey, Chi-Town CPA, hi and bye, everyone. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Y'all better I'm gonna drop this uninterrupted in the membership, y'all. Saya look 78, Shirley look 55, and Nesto look 85. I like that big. Good night, Nestos. Have a good night, rest, be safe, and have an awesome day tomorrow. Be blessed. The mod showing out. Have a great week, everyone. All right, y'all. I'm trying to see. Okay, goodbye, allegedly. In Horman. Bye, Real. Bye, Shay B. That was fun. Nighty night. Y'all a mess. Let me get my girl designing the core. I'm still up here. Let me get her little mudly I made that for her for Nesto. That's how she say he be laughing. So she called him Muttley. I gotta go back and listen to the first call. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. That's the one Georgia Peach. They say that he said, you marking me. Are you marking me? Good night, B. Williams. Good night, Go Getter. All right, y'all. Put the outro on. Bye, PW. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow for part 2 in testing trials. Be on the listen out for that to be in a call. All right. Thank you, Miss CLC. The instructions for the game for our contest is pinned. Thank you, Miss E. Hey, Cam Lewis. Hey, Thirsty Rabbit. Jay Blade said, I'm gonna be on the repay. Bye, y'all.